Alright. Hello, uh, I'm here to make a video. So as I mentioned, this is my first time making a video for YouTube, but I always felt like they came out lackluster. So I wanted to try something different. I want to make these videos, but I want to make them more for me in general. And so I want these videos to be a devlog in a sense, since I want to make a video game, essentially. And similar to the whole video making stuff, I wanted to make a video game for a while now. And I've had some projects in the past, but nothing really, uh, I wouldn't say not interesting, just nothing concrete. All right. And so I guess I'll start off with this video, just talking about my general ideas for what I want to do in the future. And so first and foremost, this will be a devlog for some video games I want to create. And I want to just kind of go over a couple of the ones I'm thinking of. Uh, I have two ideas that I really want to like pursue and make a video game for. And those two I'll talk about very soon. But the other, like, I have like four ideas in total. And so one of them is actually a top-down, like, twin-stick shooter involving like a sci-fi theme with mechs. If you're big on mechs, I guess it'll be cool. And none of these ideas are like concrete, I guess. Nothing's finalized. These are mostly just ideas for me so that in the future I can maybe pursue these as projects. Uh, I'm like showing off a whole bunch of artwork that I've done, but I don't really have too much of a idea where to go with them. So these are just kind of very basic ideas that I'm thinking of. And I wanted to just stick with four because I do have ideas for other things. Well, but yeah. And so one of them is this twin stick shooter. I have an idea for something like a tower defense video game. I'm thinking like Age of Empires. Uh, so I wouldn't say tower defense, more so turn-based unit combat or something similar like that. Basically Age of Empires. But I wanted it to be something like when when you select a unit, you kind of go uh, into like a top-down view of the battlefield, and it'll transition essentially into like unit-based combat. So I can't really explain it very well since this is like just the idea I got off the top of my head. But essentially, it is you just have units. You can, when you go into battle, you can zoom into them, and as a result, you can control individual units within that battlefield. General idea. Just not even sure if I'm gonna go pursue it, but it's there, and I wanted to just leave a mention of it here for myself. And so the other two that I really want to pursue is one of them is a top-down sci-fi horror game. Artwork of it here, and I started working on this for a little bit, but I felt it was going to be quite large, and so I wanted to put that off to the side there and focus on this other game that I want to make. And this one is a turn-based combat, RPG essentially, and it has RNG elements to it, and I wanted to put a very big emphasis on horror within it. One of the main inspirations I got with it was for Darkest Dungeon 2, and I had a very deep hatred for that game's for Darkest Dungeon 2's bosses. I think some people have that same sentiment, but it just felt like the bosses took so much to go through. They had like three turns every single time, and it just felt very unfair in a sense. I suppose I don't know. I could be playing it wrong, but I just had that feeling with it, and so I wanted to make my own spin on that genre of like horror turn-based uh, games. And so that's what I'm going to be pursuing for the majority of these videos. I've already started working on a prototype, and again, I just wanted this to make like a devlog for these videos, and so I'll just kind of like have those appear on my progress, just like, oh, here I am working on like the UI elements for you or something. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for a majority of this of like the YouTube videos, and I'm hoping to stick with it this time. I have tried once again. I've tried it in the past. I just never really got anywhere with it. This is a whole new channel, so uh, I have done this before, and uh, I tried to make like a Metroid Dread demake, and I wanted to do it like an actual ROM hack for like Metroid Fusion or something, but that didn't really go anywhere. And I was also very busy at the time, so I just didn't really do much with that. And I wanted to do those kind of things here, but I didn't want to put too much of a focus on those kind of things since I felt I can't really do much with that other than make it a ROM hack. And maybe in the future I'll do that, but it's just like I want to do something for me, you know? So that's what it is. And so as like as an aside, some of the stuff I want to do for fun, or am currently doing for fun, is I am doing some like sprites for Metroid Dread. I'll probably show some of those on this video. Who knows? I had a sprite working on just Dead Space as like Fear and Hunger, just for the hell of it. I also was thinking about Last of Us as a Fear and Hunger clone, but if I felt Dead Space fitted it more. I just liked the idea and worked on like one or two sprites, and I may continue that in the future. Who knows? I do like making tile sets and like other things regarding pixel art for video games. And I actually have a page where I'm gonna like post all those on itch.io. I have a couple on there, but I'm not even sure on their quality. I had one that I did really like nicely. Won't get too far into it, but anyways, um, yeah, I just wanted this video to be sort of like a devlog for myself. I keep saying devlog, but I wanted it to just be as like a marker for my progress. I wanted it so I could have my ideas online, so that I can kind of reference it as I continue with these projects in the future, just for myself. But hey, I mean, if you're watching this video, thanks for watching. It, uh, I'm just barely starting this journey, and I'm hoping to continue doing this. Maybe, probably hoping to make cool stuff. You know, uh, next week I'll just have like a video talking about how I'm continuing with like the prototype for the game. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.